What? All right. Welcome to the podcast. That was quite an introduction.
It is a podcast.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know where to take this from here. I feel like we could retain so much more people if we had something solid to say rather than like ad-libbing gibberish. Okay, let's restart this. All right. I mean, it's not a problem or something. I just feel like that's probably the reason why people click off so quick. Yeah, no, I agree. And I think we should like do a real intro this time, because for the past few episodes I've just been like, "What's up, guys? It's the podcast."
I mean, everybody knows who we are. We don't even need to introduce ourselves.
Yeah, that's true. We're pretty popular around here.
All right,
around
guys, so
YouTube.
Gling
is Darnos. That's true.
Yeah.
Me when.
MFW, my face when.
We went right from talking about not doing gibberish and chose it to gibberish. That's humanizing. Humanizing me. Alright, so
that's the natural progression of conversation.
Mm-hmm. Who wants to take the intro? I want to take the intro. Oh, go ahead. Actually, you can do it.
I don't know. I never know what to do for the intro. Like, I don't know.
I've been doing it, so yeah, you just do it. Yeah. You just do it. You just do it. Okay. 3, 2, 1. What's up, everyone? What's good? What's happening? This is the Convenience Store podcast, and it's me, Griffen, and my friends Daniel and Devin.
Yo.
And that's the whole gist of it, essentially.
That's the podcast. Good night.
Yeah.
A podcast that is the intro. The intro podcast.
Kaya from the official podcast?
No.
Yeah. He started a podcast with some guys where they just like record themselves pissing, which is pretty cool.
I would listen.
I don't know if I would be very engaged. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it wouldn't be super engaging. But
what do you mean?
It's just funny to me that they made a podcast off of that. You know,
that sounds like
how
really
does that
engaging.
Work? Did they just compile like several different times between each of them, so then they have like an hour's worth?
They're like, oh, I got it.
I know it's not even an hour's worth. Each episode is like 20 seconds or something. Oh, okay. Pretty sure. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, it's not like it's not any, real serious business. I thought, I sort of, for some reason, my first impression, like what I sort of pictured would be was like almost a compilation. Like it's just really long.
No, it's just a steady stream for about an hour.
No, just like all those 20-second clips just like added. Yeah. Like, they over time they finally have enough to where there's like, I mean, I don't know how many people are in there, but if it's 4 people, they have like 15 minutes each, and then they just put it all in one video.
They just hold it in for like about a week, and then every week they just let it all out in one.
I feel like even that wouldn't last that long. Like it would sort of just rush out. I don't pee for like hours a week, I don't think. Yeah.
I don't know. I never done that before, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, like I usually, I don't know. I mean, when I pee, it takes like a maximum of 30 seconds. Yeah. Usually. Mm-hmm. And
So, let's think about that for a second. You'd have to pee 120 times in a week, which seems like a lot to me. And that's if you're taking 30-second pisses every time. Like sometimes it just takes like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yes, 120 times a week.
Imagine.
That's
30 whole seconds.
That seems pretty normal. That seems
wait. How many times a day? How much a day is that spent?
Well, 120 divided by 7 would be
it's about 17, and that's times 30. So and then we'll divide that. Well, that's 514 seconds a day. Quite interesting.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
What? I thought we were what? I thought the
that's
joke
not
was
normal.
I thought the joke that was a shockingly minimal amount of piss in a day.
If you're not on the 500 seconds a day grind, don't even speak to me.
I don't fuck with those who don't be pissing for 500 seconds minimum a day.
Yeah, exactly.
No, actually, just each piss must take at least 500 seconds.
Just a really, really long stream.
Imagine.
This is a riveting conversation.
Well, I kind of prefer this over like this. I feel like I prefer this over this serious stuff we did last episode. That was not as fun.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a kind of a depressing episode.
Is on Twitch. Is live on Twitch right now. Yeah, we kind of talked about just serious stuff the entire time. I mean, we made jokes in between, but it was like pretty serious.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
She was straight up, not fire.
But
no fuego.
Yeah, so
come on, me is fuego hot.
I don't know. I now the problem is I don't really know where to continue, like build another conversation from. Like there's not really much more elaboration you can do on the.
Yeah, we might want to switch to a different topic. And, piss.
Yeah.
I mean, piss. Piss.
There's a new Future album dropping tonight.
Yo,
that's crazy.
I've never like obviously I understand the significance of Future, but like I've never really been a big Future fan.
Yeah, he's sort of just like fun to listen to. I can't really, it's sort of a like when you think of like a specific song or specific couple songs by him that you like go out of your way to put on some Future.
Yeah. Oh,
like
it's
there's
like
nothing
you only
wrong
hear play with that new Future.
You
never hear that
it's like
old Future.
It's like there's nothing wrong with most of his music. I mean, he can be pretty hit or miss, but like for the most part, there's nothing wrong with his music. It's just like, like I said, you have to sort of like one of his songs pops into your head or you're reminded of it to like actively seek out Future as opposed to other artists when you're just sitting and listening to music.
Yeah. I mean, again, that's a valid description. I mean, it's kind of hard. Like, I don't really have much input on his new album because, like, I'm probably not going to listen to it. Like,
I'm probably going to skim through.
Yeah, like, it's not out of, like, I'm not listening to that new Future. Are you kidding? It's just out of, never really had that much interest in Future, so I don't necessarily have the incentive. Basically, what I'm saying is I hate Future, and it is because he is black.
I'm strongly opposed to him.
Well, although not gonna lie, like I mean, you could be strongly opposed to him because, like, he does kind of have that like D-bag personality. Not like I have anything against him, but that's kind of his whole thing.
Yeah. I know it's weird. He's sort of like the one person that can sort of pull that off. I feel like most other celebrities, even with how rancid celebrity culture can be, I feel like most other celebrities, when they act like Future is sort of expected to act, they get a lot of heat for it.
Yeah.
It's weird, like he's sort of just like the one person that can really like I mean, like you can sort of get away with it, but it's not like appreciated. For him it's sort of more like amped up. It's weird. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know. The thing is, like, who's that guy who was with that like Ruby Rose girl, and then like
Lil TJ.
Yeah, he kind of did the thing where he's like, yeah, I'm like Future, except he's not. And then everyone started like as soon as people realized, like as soon as people like stopped thinking about the girl for a second, they're like, wait, fuck you too.
Yeah, I know. It's really funny. Like it's like even deeper than Future is the only person that can get away with it. It's like Future's the person that's, it's like expected of. And like you said, when Lil TJ tried to pull that, whether he's literally just being a jerk or he's being a jerk and he thinks he's cool for it, or he literally wants to be like Future, we'll never know, or even like sort of all of those three, I guess. It doesn't work. Like everyone's just like, you're not Future, which is really weird because it's not like he ripped off, a catchphrase or something. He literally just exhibited a toxic trait, and then everyone's like, you're not Future, man.
Yeah.
Hey, bud, you're not Future.
Calm down there, bud. You're not Future.
Yeah, and it's funny too because there's some sort of just weird, like it's like a caricature almost, because like I sort of feel the same way. I don't really have any respect for Lil TJ doing that, and I was like, man, that's lame. But like if Future did it, it would be kind of funny, Like it's weird. He just kind of does that.
That's like his thing.
Yeah, it's so weird to like what was I gonna say? Also, it's like you would be offended by someone taking part in a lot of his actions, but it's like when he does it, there's just some sort of entertainment value to it. It's like he sort of just it's sort of just like he was the first person to really do it, as almost like a character trait, just be really toxic, and is like it just sort of somehow works for him. Because like also when he went on Twitter for Mother's Day and he shouted out like 9 women saying Happy Mother's Day, I'm so grateful for you and our children. It was really funny, even though you would never like imagine like a family member or someone doing that. Like that would be so, you would feel kind of grossed out. But like it was just so funny. He's like, "Happy Mother's Day" to like 9 different women, and he's like, "I'm so grateful for you and the family that we have." It was hilarious.
Yeah, like it's like it's kind of like, I don't know, like the frat guy personality, but instead of everybody hating him, everyone just finds it funny.
Yeah, it's a really like unique situation actually.
But it is super annoying when people like see that, and then they don't understand that they can't actually do that.
Yeah, I know. Lil TJ, I feel like his ego is sort of overblown anyways. And I mean, you know, I've praised a lot of artists that are really full of themselves, but it's like I don't mind having the ego if you've accomplished something. This like Lil TJ views himself so highly when he literally doesn't stand out for anything.
Yeah.
Lil TJ, come on the podcast to defend yourself.
Yeah, Lil TJ, if you're you know, just if you tap the wires or something, if you wouldn't mind to just come in and explaining yourself real quick and like letting us know, like, you know, defending yourself and letting us know what's up with your behavior.
Yeah, and then like when it's uploaded, you know, make sure you share a link to it on your stories and stuff, so everyone comes in and listens.
Yeah, and just kind of share it around, so like, you know, because if you do defend yourself, you wouldn't want people to get the wrong ideas. So probably benefit you if you just like made sure everyone saw, you know.
Yeah,
I think this could really be your chance to get your public image back.
Yeah, definitely. You know, this is sort of our weird niche. We bring on people who have tried too hard to be like Future and need to apologize to society. That's like our weird niche that we appeal to. So this would be the perfect opportunity for you.
I mean, yeah, you've seen our other episodes. We do this all the time. We're experts.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lil TJ's a big fan. It's kind of...
But I still feel like dissing him.
Yeah. You know, we don't show bias.
We don't show any love in any way, actually. There's no warmth here.
It's just
if you
cold dead.
Show any support for our podcast, you got another thing coming.
You got another thing coming, bud.
You better watch yourself.
Exactly.
Watch yourself and wash yourself. You stinky.
You better wash yourself.
You better wash yourself. Wash out.
Ew, yucky. You smell bad.
Ick.
Yeah, yucky.
So yeah, that's that.
Yeah, I think we've had enough Future for the day.
That's the I'd say that's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd actually say that's not safe.
It's pretty dangerous, actually, but like, yeah, whatever.
What's another thing that's going
on? I feel like I had a topic earlier, but I just forgot it.
Yeah, you probably just forgot because you suck.
Yeah,
my hypothesis.
That's how it period probably.
I would just you know, off the top of my head, a few things I could think of is like you suck and you're stupid, and that might just cause you to forget stuff, because like usually when someone is that like just god awful and annoying and dumb, you tend to forget things. So I would actually work on that, and you might be better off.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I always appreciate constructive criticism.
Yeah. Actually, like, yeah, you know, yeah. I know I'm helpful because I'm not like stupid like you. So
yeah,
Of course. I just want to way
it's not working because you're sort of fading out, like cutting a little bit.
Dang it, bro.
So what was that you wanted to say? Because
I just want to say
catch that.
You
don't even know it. You don't see.
See, I don't know it because I don't know this language.
When I say you're just stupid and all around terrible, this is what I mean. You're a fake fan. You're fake. Army, can we cancel this man?
Everyone, cancel him.
I don't understand where that meme came from. It just popped up out of nowhere, and now
that's been a thing for like 4 months, though. It's just.
I haven't noticed it until just.
It just really blew up now. Is the thing. Like that video of the egghead guy, at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I've seen it floating around like ironic Instagram or stuff like that, but I haven't seen it like to the point where it is now until now.
I haven't seen your mom in a while because
that's crazy.
We're quarantined.
Yeah,
no, but like the what's the freaking?
Nah, I was playing. Just in case you didn't
the song is. I actually forget what the song is called.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
it's something in a language, probably.
No, I think
most likely.
It's not a language, and it's not written.
You know, yeah, you might be right. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's in.
I'm trying to remember. If I just forgot how it goes, I'm gonna be so mad, bro. It's like shue. What is the frick? Oh my god. Shue.
I'm not helping.
Piao. Oh my god. This is embarrassing.
Okay, so
I'm so sorry.
I'm so
just god awful and stupid. What is that? Who was that?
All right. You still.
Well, no.
You made me forget it by singing it wrong. Actually,
did I? I actually didn't sing it wrong. I was looking at the lyrics as I sung it. So.
No, it's like shue hua piao piao.
Right.
Shao.
Yeah. You got it wrong. You got it wrong. Just admit that you're bad at it.
I did not get it wrong. I said it right.
No, you didn't.
It goes.
I can't draw fists, bro. I just need to say that I can't draw fists.
Why are you drawing fists? This is a podcast, not a fist drawing competition.
Yeah, you're right. I should stop drawing fists.
You should fist your ass.
How do you make it look? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna stop talking about drawing fists.
What are you doing, Devin? Calm yourself. But
I'm just drawing, bro.
Yeah. That meme is pretty cool. I like the meme. Nice meme,
pretty cool.
Solid meme.
Pretty funny meme.
Great meme.
Good meme. Great meme. About
not really something to talk about though. If I'm just being honest here. Not quite sure how I could expand.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a pretty expansive topic, but I mean, like, you're kind of bad in general, so.
We really don't have much to say.
They're so, like, these topics just, they don't be hitting right now. There's no, like, quarantine. It's so hard to talk about stuff during quarantine, especially when, like, I'm not involved in any interesting social media or anything, too.
Look, get your head in the game. The fans, they want more, and we got to give them more.
All the fans that, they stay and they listen for more than, what's our average? It's like 3 seconds or something.
Yeah, I haven't checked recently. It's probably lower than it was before.
Yeah, we've really been on, not doing too good. But I think it's time for Twitter questions because I literally cannot think of anything to talk about.
All right.
Yeah. Time to steal other podcast content.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do that. I literally don't have anything.
It's so dry. It's depressing, quite honestly.
To be frank.
Let me be frank.
Let me be clear. Let me be clear.
So is someone gonna pull up Twitter?
I
thought you were doing that. But
Nah.
But
okay, you think I would suggest something and then do it myself? Are you stupid or are you dumb? Or both?
Are you stupid? Wait,
are you stupid or are you dumb or are you dumb?
How does Gooba go? I keep forgetting how it goes.
I don't really care.
I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't talk about it, but like 6ix9ine released a song, and that's kind of crazy.
I mean, 6ix9ine is funny, like to watch, but I don't support him, especially considering didn't he
I don't support him in any way
minor or something.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's sad that everyone's coming at him for the wrong reasons. It's like
I would have snitched too, but I wouldn't have fucked the child.
Yeah, exactly. That everyone's coming at him for the wrong stuff. It's like he was in the right for snitching. He told on people who would definitely snitch on him and who should be in prison because they're damaging to society, which is the purpose that prison serves. Yeah, literally he served the proper functions of the legal system and for bad people that don't contribute anything productive to society to
and we're not like police sympathizers too. This is not coming from like some bootlickers who are like every drug dealer should be serving a 50-year sentence. Like
yeah, it's like he was in the right, but he literally raped a child.
Yeah.
Everyone's coming at him for the wrong stuff.
It annoys me how like TikTok celebrities and real celebrities are just in a completely different lane, right? But TikTok celebrities are always trying to be friends with real celebrities. Like every time any celebrity that even if they didn't care about them until they got on TikTok, they're always all up in the comments like, oh my gosh, what if Danny DeVito made a duet with me? That'd be so crazy, right? It's like, shut up. You're not really famous, okay? No one's gonna remember you in 5 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just my little rant.
Facts.
Let's see.
I hate children.
But the same thing is happening with 6ix9ine, like some verified white dude on TikTok is like, King of New York, yeah, it's the King of New York. It's like, close your mouth, please.
Shut. Basically, just shut in general. We got any questions?
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah,
what's up with that? Come on, bud.
What's up with that? Where's the questions at, bud? Come on.
How far do you pull down your pants when you take a defecate?
To the floor, usually. I don't because okay, to keep them up, you'd basically have to have them above your knees so that when you you could stretch your legs and they wouldn't fall down, or you would have to constantly be applying pressure outward so that they don't hold them up.
Yeah. I don't
like.
What? I just like have them resting on my knees. I just wear like sweatpants and stuff.
Well,
Just
if it depends
rest.
on if I'm in public, like if I'm in public restroom, I'm not gonna. I just like put them on my knees. But
I'm not defecating in a public restroom.
That's true.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
all.
I avoid that. But like if I have to, I'm not gonna let my pants touch the floor because that's kind of nasty. But if I'm in the comfort of my own home, not that it's any cleaner, but like it's just different. Like I don't really care.
Like
it just depends on how the pants fall. You know what they say.
it's how the cookie crumbles.
I
How the pants fall.
go where the pants fall when I'm shitting.
They say that like constantly.
They be saying that shit mad times. They stay saying that. I'm always trying to talk about something, and they're like, "Hey man, when your pants fall and you're shitting." And I'm just like, that's unrelated to the topic.
Funny.
Yep.
That truly is a funny.
So Devin, what is your input on this?
I don't know. Like if I'm pooping, I'm probably having my pants. I don't like. It depends. I don't know. I don't know how to answer this because I don't really. I can't remember.
Well, it's not really something like you.
I can't remember.
Think about.
I can't. Yeah, no, I can't. I can't remember a time where I have my pants higher than my knees, but I'm sure that at some point that was like if I was in a hurry or something. I don't know. I don't.
I don't know. Just to be honest, like it's not an issue for some, but like I can't put my pants down on the floor. That's just weird. Like I always rested on my knees.
Well, the thing is, I don't know. I don't really think about it. Maybe I do. I don't know. I probably just like it depends on the pants I'm wearing, I think. Because if I'm wearing like sweatpants, right, that just basically, you can stretch the waistband and they essentially fall off. Like probably I'll just like in my house, I'll just like let them shits fall, But if I'm wearing like khakis or something, it's like an effort. Like you have to pull them, you have to manually remove them to the floor. So it's like I don't go to that length.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, sir. Excuse me.
If you had an illness named after you, what would be its effects on the body?
Well, wouldn't it be named after you if you like discovered it?
Yeah, but it's like if you could choose this illness you discovered that is now named after you, what would its effects be?
Its effects would be. Actually, why don't you go first? Because I don't really know.
I'd say there actually. I mean, obviously it's rare, but there have actually been like genetic failures or malfunctions essentially that really only benefit you. Like there's something like some area where a lot of people have this weird genetic anomaly where it's like they can essentially eat way more fat than a normal person could, and it like burns even faster. I don't understand it, but I'd want something cool like that where like technically it's like misfunction of your body, but it's actually beneficial to you. That would be cool to have my name attached to that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely wouldn't want it to be like something gross, like it caused cysts or something.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, this isn't realistic, but I would want it to like make you like where it's technically a disease, but it also has like a benefit, like a benefit side effect or something.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, there are things that are by definition a genetic defect, but they actually are more beneficial than anything.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, that would be cool to have your name attached to something like that. Because I don't remember what it is, so I'm giving a really vague example. But yeah, there was something. It was like these people in this region. It's like some sort of like genetic coding involving how you digest food literally just isn't present, but it actually allows for them to eat way less healthy and still have just as healthy of a body or something like that. Like, that would be cool.
That would indeed.
Yeah.
That sort of raises a question, though. I'm sort of surprised no, like, junk food companies have hopped on that to see if they could, like, alter our genetic coding so we could eat even more junk food before we die.
Well, I don't know if they have those, like, type of connections.
Yeah.
I mean,
not.
well,
I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
The world is a scary place.
It's all fun and games until McDonald's genetically engineers you. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games. But McDonald's don't play.
Fun and games.
McDonald's don't play.
So fun and games until you do not gain weight.
Ooh.
Fun and games. That sounds like such a corny,
workout
workout thing. It's like fun and games. Come grind with us.
Yo,
let's go. It's time for fun and games.
That is sort of a funny phrase, like fun and games. You know, sort of. It's not hand in hand. Like, now we're bringing you both games and fun.
Yeah. You thought you could only have one, but now you can have both.
You can now play
That's right.
games
It's fun
and
games.
enjoy them.
Is playing games a chore? Well, now you can play your games and have fun.
It's all fun and games. Literally.
Literally.
Oh, where does the literally come from?
Because it's literally all fun and games. They're providing you games that are now revolutionarily. They have games that are fun.
It's figuratively fun and games.
I hate when people. I mean, I do use the word literally a lot, but I like to put a lot of words or phrases of emphasis in my statements. That's just sort of what I do, I guess. Like, but I'll say literally if something literally is the case. You know, like it bothers me when people are like, bro, literally this, and it's really, you know, like it would be expected for something to be that way. Like, the strawberry is literally red. You know, it really bothers me. It's like, oh, I thought you meant figuratively. Thank you for specifying.
I mean,
yeah.
If I was to say that, I wouldn't be wrong, though.
It literally would be red.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like, it's not incorrect. It's just so unnecessary. You know, it's like, okay, the strawberry is red. Do they mean this literally, or is the strawberry figuratively red? Is it similar to red? Like,
strawberry is, you know, I mean, not literally, but I would say, like, in a metaphorical sense, you know, if you think about, like, its place in the universe and kind of, you know, if that strawberry was a person, how would it feel? Mm-hmm. In that kind of sense, I would say it's red.
But, you know, like given the position that the strawberry is in and what red really represents to us culturally, I would say that this strawberry is metaphorically, you know, figuratively pretty red.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I can agree with that.
Yeah, of course, obviously.
What time is it? 9.
We got like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
God, I hate this podcast. I wish it was over already.
Why do we do this podcast? God.
Whose idea was this stupid fucking thing? Okay. Oh, it was mine? That can't be right. That can't be right.
No way. No. I don't think any of us are responsible.
Yeah, we just kind of got forced into the situation.
Yeah. It was like... Yeah, I think it was... Yeah, because like one day we were all just talking and then some guy's like, yo...
It is now a podcast.
None of the podcasts I listen to are posting. I need you guys to get on top of that.
Yeah. And now it's sort of, you know, like a mandate is sort of required.
One day we were just talking and then that was internally. The podcast.
Mm-hmm.
This is like our limbo, you know, like it's
we're actually not even supposed to know about the podcast. What happened was College Board is just monitoring our calls to make sure we're not cheating. So so then we figured that out. We're not supposed to know, but we figured it out. Mm-hmm. And we thought we might make it entertaining for the people listening.
Yeah. Definitely.
Although we said some things that I wouldn't necessarily say to anyone affiliated with College Board. That's for damn sure.
It depends. Like, I'm sure there's definitely honorable people that work for College Board. Like, you know, there's really no alternative. I'm sure most people there are dedicated to education. But some of the people, you know, like, more like the higher ups, I would
it's a shitty organization.
Yeah, I would definitely talk to them very disrespectfully because it's like you're profiting off of education, which is a ridiculous concept.
It's not even like, well, it's not even that we say like things that are disrespectful to the listeners, but it's more just that we say things that are not necessarily appropriate in a college setting. Like nothing serious, but like I wouldn't talk like this to my teacher.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because
you're on the pod.
Me when my teacher is on the podcast without my knowledge.
None of us were aware. They're just like,
how did you get here?
How did you get into voice the Discord call?
You don't even have a Discord.
They're just in there. You don't know
they're operating from like a government where they have like the radio cell tower stuff. Like they literally hacked into the
they have a ham radio.
Yeah, like they literally joined the frequency band or however you say it, where it's like, you know, how our voices are traveling to each other on the call. Like they literally connected to that. They didn't even have a Discord.
We all.
That's exactly what they did.
It's weird. Like I think with the sort of technology that agencies like the FBI uses. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Like they can go into the sort of like broadcast that like gets your voice going from one end of the call to the other. So like they could join in on a call without actually having the service that the call is going through.
Well, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Also, kind of sucks that they like are ending end-to-end encryption.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's kind of that's like a depressing thing to talk about.
Yeah.
To be completely honest. But still, it's like kind of crazy.
Yeah, seriously. The world is a crazy place.
It's a crazy world we live in.
100.
Join.
Nene? Did you just say Nene? What?
Okay, Devin. Felt like disconnecting.
Why did you disconnect? I feel so betrayed. Devin? You there,
Devin?
bud?
What?
Devin?
1738.
1738.
I'm confused, bro.
1738. Why are you confused?
Did we ever find Twitter questions?
Yeah, we did too.
Do you want to do another one of those?
Yeah, sounds good. Okay.
Hurry up.
So this person went really extra with the phrasing of the question, and I don't feel like reading all that, but the idea of it is, you're in a scenario and there's 3 people and you can only save one. The 3 people are Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, and Dr. Phil. Which do you save?
I wouldn't feel bad about not saving any one of those guys.
I would say Steve Jobs, but like he's passed away already. Yeah. I don't know if I really feel like going into the effort of like helping out a rotting corpse.
I mean, I would say like definitely not Dr. Phil, but I don't really like.
Hey, what you got against Dr. Phil?
Mark Zuckerberg also sucks.
Yeah.
I would definitely say Steve Jobs, right? But that's not really a viable pick.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the current state of Steve Jobs. I don't know if that's his biggest concern at the moment. I don't know if he has many concerns at the moment.
Like Dr. Phil is not, I don't think Dr. Phil and I'm like, oh yeah, what a stand-up guy. I really can't let anything happen to him.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're being sort of cynical about it. Like Steve Jobs is alive in this scenario, so I guess I'm going Steve Jobs. That's my pick.
Yeah, definitely. But like Mark Zuckerberg and like first of all, Mark Zuckerberg. Well, they're all like billionaires, right? And I don't fraternize with billionaires, but I mean, I don't want all billionaires to be murdered. I don't want them to be billionaires, but I probably still, if I just saw someone who was rich, I would probably not be like, all right, I'm letting you die.
Yeah.
But like, realistically, I mean, they all probably are, sketchy dudes. Sketchy dudes. Stay sketchy dudes.
Sketchy dudes.
Yeah. Can't fuck with no sketchy dudes.
That's like a new Scooby-Doo character. Sketchy dudes.
Sketchy dudes. Next question. Well, Devin, you didn't even answer. But I'm assuming you agree.
I don't know. Probably Steve Jobs. Like.
Yeah. Sketchy dude. All right. Next question, baby.
Okay. I don't know if there's a lot of conversation potential from this, but it's whatever. Like we'll get something like, just to bounce off of while I look through other stuff. A classmate insists, emphasis on insists, that just leaving empty cans everywhere is okay because, quote, somebody can take it and recycle it for cash.
No. No.
See, here's a flaw in that logic.
That's so bad.
Why?
No.
Like, why?
No, they're wrong. That's just such a stupid thing to say.
They can travel usually miles and gain 5 cents off of this can. Like usually, if you were to drive to one of the places that'll give you like 5 cents for a can, you would use more than 5 cents worth of gas. Or if you're like biking or something, then it's like you could be like, I feel like biking a long distance today, and I'll turn this in and gain 5 cents off of it. Like, okay, that's whatever, but that doesn't just make it okay to leave cans everywhere. Like, to be honest, I don't know. If they said it's okay to leave cans specifically in an indoor space because someone could turn it in for cash and you could turn in a can for like $80, then I'd be like, okay, whatever. But it's like, since they're usually worth like 3 cents or something, and they said just anywhere, leaving it about, like that's so bad. That's just so dumb.
That's just like such a reach of logic. Like, yeah, it's actually worth like 3 cents if someone picks it up. So, I can just leave that there. Like actually, I don't know if you knew this, but there's actually like if you just drop like napkins or foil wraps for like a candy bar or something, someone could probably like, that's technically worth money because technically it was like cost money to be made. So I just like leave that there.
Yeah, that's so bad. It's just such terrible reasoning. Okay, this is one. So this sort of gives me inspiration to a discussion. It's a totally different question. This person was being like, fake, cute and quirky kind of deal. They're like, should bees have ears? It would be sad if bees couldn't hear anything, and blah blah blah. But that reminds me, I had a realization, like, this is sort of weird to me. Can spiders hear you? Like, and the reason I say that, like, genuinely is because spiders have those weird eyes, right? So like I feel like, if you walk into a room that they're in at a certain angle relative to them, they can see you. But for some reason, a bunch of spiders will randomly get into my house, and I swear they can like sense your presence from a direction they shouldn't be able to see you from, and it really irks me.
I don't know. Obviously, like, I don't actually know anything, but can't they like feel more vibrations in the air or something?
Yeah, it's got to be something like that. I really don't appreciate
because I feel like
in any capacity.
I feel like all those hairs like that probably pick up stuff.
Yeah, I know. It really it's got to be something, because it really irks me, because I feel like they shouldn't be able to, like, hear really, at least from what we're familiar with as hearing. But like they can definitely sense your presence from a distance in a direction I feel like they shouldn't be able to see you from. Because like, you know, even though they have several eyes, they're all on one end of their body. Like all the time, if there is a spider like on the wall or something, it'll be like looking up at the ceiling, and I'll walk in from like the opposite end of the room, and I'm like, why does there have to be a spider here? And it'll like, you know, jitter like it can tell that I'm there, but I swear it shouldn't be able to see me. And I really don't appreciate that.
I don't like spiders, man.
Yeah, seriously. Like they're just not appreciable. They like also the same goes for like centipedes and millipedes and stuff. It's like, what do you really gain from having that many legs? You're not cool.
Yeah, it's not drip.
Yeah,
also, it kind of bothers me. Like, what the most annoying part is, they're like so survivable. Like you can't even be like, why do they exist? Because they're really good at surviving. That's why. Like, it's pretty obvious why they ended up like that, and it's just like, I can't even reasonably complain, and I don't like that. All right, yeah. I don't like this thing, and I want to complain about it, but I can't because it makes total sense.
Yeah, I know, they're really like, spiders are just such an unwanted presence, but it's like, what are you really gonna do about it? Also, all the statistics are really creepy. Like, for essentially any normal environment, you know, obviously there's places like Antarctica and stuff like that, but for any like normal sort of environment and normal circumstances, I think the statistic is there's always a spider within like 3 square feet of you or something like that, which I really don't like.
That seems like a lot, bruh.
It does, but I feel like,
I mean, I guess
it might have been even less than that, like 2 or something. I think it was 3, but I know it wasn't like a lot more than that. Like there's spiders just everywhere.
Spiders be like places.
I don't know. I just like, I don't respect them for their drip. You know, there's too many legs, and
I'm not on the way.
You need the 2-tone drip. That's why we have 2 legs.
Facts.
We got the 2-tone 2-leg drip.
2-leg drip.
Bro, I cannot work with a 8-tone drip spider.
Also, like centipedes, like a
Mm-hmm.
million-tone drip. I really don't like
100-tone drip.
I really don't like how like millipedes and stuff just have so many legs, especially when I have the like they're so I don't think it's a word, but I'm gonna go with it anyways. They're so like nastily like they have like a million tiny little creepy legs, but then sometimes they'll have like the 2 really abnormally long ones on the top and bottom, and it's like, why? You don't look nice.
Bro, you are not fresh. What are you doing?
You're not dripping.
You ain't accomplished none with that type of drip. In fact, it's offensive to the world of drippiness to say.
And that's such an ugly color scheme too.
Fuck your bitch ass bug ass motherfucker.
Color coordination is off, bro. I cannot.
Exactly. This is the critical assessment of insects. Obviously, if they were worth anything, you know, they would have known to evolve with the familiar 2-leg drip.
And the thing is, like, you can't even go drive anywhere and be like, yo, I got this bug. Let me get some 5 cents.
You can't leave them lying around for someone else to
you
exchange
gotta
them for cash.
you gotta recycle those shits because no one gonna pick them up and like be blessed for the day.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
For real.
Why nobody accepting centipedes for 5 cents?
As a form of payment.
I'll give you 20 centipedes for this crunch bar. They're worth 5 cents each, so that covers the 99 cents. You can cheap. You can keep the extra penny.
Bro, I'm doing you a favor, bro.
Yo, how you just... I really gave you my centipede, and you ain't accept that shit. That hurt it. That hurt it hard. Well, you guys want to wrap?
Sure.
It's been about an hour exactly, right?
Yeah.
Well, this has been the podcast.
The only one.
Yep.
Singular.
Yeah. Yep.
The podcast.
This has been podcast. Have a nice day. See you next week.
Peace.
Yeah, peace.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was the wrong. That's awkward. We're still here. Hi, guys. Well, that was just a joke. This is the podcast where glad you listened. Thanks for listening, and I hope you